Model Tour brought to you by the Dude Broadcasting Network, where tonight we got a little bit of short track and dialed up for our very first edition here on YouTube. We're going to Las Vegas for the Las Vegas For Fun 50. Tonight I'm going to be joined by my co-host and trusted friend, my man, Lorenz Iowa 64. How you feeling, brother?
Feeling good. Got a good field tonight. Short tracking's always fun. Going to be a good lineup.
Oh, man. So tonight we have 8 cars in this field with some of the elite of the NASCAR Heat 3 dirt racing community. What you got here for us, buddy? Let's make a little pick before we get some invites here. Give me who's taking the checker flag and rolling that lucky number 7 in Vegas tonight?
Go 7 in Vegas. It's always lucky, and it's Too Slow Charlie. Tough to beat, but a lot of competition out there. What do you got, AJ?
I'm looking at this roster here, and I'm looking at one of my main dudes, and that's going to be the number 83 car. I've followed behind this guy too many times for too long. I've looked at that rear bumper way more than I've ever would have liked at these short tracks, and I think he's going to be hard to guard, man. I know he's very good at Vegas.
All right, we're going to be going to the track here in about 30 seconds, and it looks like we've got... that dude is on the pole in the 00, followed by Mook on the outside.
Okay, let me get this line up. Can you keep that running for me here?
Yeah.
008.
7, Too Slow Charlie in the 3 spot, and Housley Racing in the 25 in the 4 spot.
Row 3?
B-Stang, and Headline in the 37, and we are going to get we're going there now.
Let's do it. Invites are out. It is time to go racing. I apologize for this blue screen. We're going to jump in this lobby here and bring you guys some NASCAR Heat 3 dirt racing, Las Vegas style, short track, and should be a good show, Jeff.
You bet.
All right, I'm going to jump on in here.
So kind of a surprise on the
yeah, that's what I was thinking as I was writing it down.
Shake up, AJ. That's
so our picks are starting inside row 2 and inside row 3, and we know that's not where you want to be on this. So this should shake out pretty good. Should be some entertaining racing.
We'll see what shakes out. They're going to run stages, so that's always a calculation when you're figuring out what you want to do. Here we go.
Loading it up now. It's time to go racing.
They are off. We got Chad on the inside, Mook on the outside, holding their own, both keeping their line.
I'm here with you now, Jeff. I got him. I'll pick him up as we go into turn 3. Side by side, Chad on the inside, Mook to the outside, and he clears him off of turn 4. Mook stretching
Charlie
out that gap
low,
through 1 and 2.
Little contact.
Oh, they're getting racy there in 2nd through 4th. They're starting to stack up on each other. Chad holds on to that 2nd position, and it's Mook showing the way out front.
Charlie diving low on Housley, didn't make it stick, has to come up behind him, and B-Stang in the 83 is right behind him.
That's every bit of what I'm going to be watching. That 7 car and the 83 car currently running 4th and 5th. They're going to be making moves. Oh, Charlie gets a little bit of sideways, gets checked up by the 25 on the inside.
Yeah, he hit the 25, and Stang went high in the 83. See if he can make it stick. Charlie's kind of trapped down low.
Riding along here with the leader. He's starting to make that gap stretch. He started outside row 1 in the preferred groove, and he's made every bit of use of that. Give Mook the lead as he rolls it off of turn 4.
We're through 5 laps of 14 in stage 1, AJ.
5 down. 9 more to go for stage 1. This is a 50% race with stages on, so we'll be stacking them up, and we'll see how the strategy plays out. But it's still Mook out front.
Charlie going high, following Housley Racing. B-Stang to the inside, and then a little gap back to the. I believe we've got Tex, Headline.
Watch out for the 7 car here. This is his preferred groove, running up in the middle of the racetrack. Look for him to make some gains. I've seen him do it many times. He's hanging it out there right up against the wall off of 2.
8 down, so they're about halfway through this first stage, and people are starting to settle in, but Charlie has run that high line, and
Got to move here in 3 and 4. B2 looking to the inside of the 25 of Housley, trying to get to that quarter panel, but no, Housley clears him as they fire it off into turn 1. But there's B right back to him, trying to make something stick, but just can't make it down there. Not enough grip just yet.
A lot of good racing for that third spot, but Mook likes to see that as he stretches it out a little bit in stage 1. We've got 4 to go here, AJ.
4 more times around Vegas in this first stage, and they're getting racy there. Charlie looks to the inside of B2 on the outside, trying to pull up in there even as they cross the start-finish.
Charlie goes low.
There
slide
goes
job.
Charlie. Slide job. Crossover move by the 83. They're side-by-side into turn 3. But Charlie might make that middle groove stick. That's his power alley, and he does give Charlie the position. B2 is not going to give up. How many laps we got here, Jeff, in the stage?
2 to go. 2 to go.
2 more times, but let's go back to the front here to our leader, Mook. White flags out. The comeback to take the green and white checker flag, and it's Mook. Easy breezy, but the battle is for 2nd through 5th behind them. They stack up. A little bit of contact between Charlie and B2.
Charlie's making a little gain there, but B got into him a little bit. Ooh. Contact.
Stage 1 in the books. It's the 8 car, wire to wire. But now is where things get interesting. What do you do here, Jeff? It's where strategy is going to start coming into play. No tires. Do you want to do no tires and try to get that track position, or maybe take some and set yourself up for the rest of the race?
I think a lot of the guys will go no pitting, just not to give up that track position. These guys are too good. Most of them are still at about 95% wear after stage 1. I don't see any. Oh, we got the headline. Headline went to the pits.
Headline's pitting.
Only
he knows.
One pitting. Oh, D Pope pitting. Looks like that dude Chad pitted.
Oh,
and
man.
Also, B Stang also went in. So
we got some split decisions here.
Housley did too. Some late pitters here. Little strategy. So
Now they're all
see how
coming.
it kicks out.
But I got to imagine it would only be right sides. I don't think anybody's going to be taking 4. We're not quite sure what tire where they're running. I didn't check in with them on that, but it's probably going to be ×3 if I had to guess. But we're coming back around to get stage 2 fired off, and it's Charlie on that outside preferred group.
Outside.
Green flag back in the air, and they're racing at Vegas. Charlie shoving it out there high, wide, and handsome, trying to make it stick. Let me cycle through to the front here. He's almost clear of Mook, and he is. Put the 7 on the front. Mook trying to get back down to that quarter pound, but he's not going to be able to get there. Charlie takes it on the drive off of turn 2. They're 3 wide in the back of the pack. A little bit of contact.
Contact in the back. Chad came out of it in 4th or 3rd.
3 and 4 wide, battling for position in the back. Oh, and Mook looks to the inside. Charlie slides up just a touch. They're side by side as they fire off into turn 3.
Charlie grazed the wall there. I don't know if we give Mook enough to make it stick.
Oh, man, Charlie is not going to have a right side. Oh, and he gets his a little bit of sideways. Mook clears him, slide job. Charlie looking for the crossover, and he's there in turn 3.
Chad, Stang coming up on him, but...
oh man, this is just getting started. Here comes a 00. A little bit of contact. Oh no, Charlie to the inside of Mook, trying to make something happen on that bottom groove, but can Mook make it work? Leaning on each other just a touch. They're side by side, almost 3 wide down into turn 1 for the lead. What a drive this 8-ball car is on. And Charlie's in the outside wall. He slides up. It's almost 3 wide for the 2nd position. Chad on the inside, Charlie outside, and the 83 of B2 trying to make his presence felt.
Chad likes that low line, trying to make it stick. Can you get in front of Charlie?
What a battle we have.
For his opportunity.
B-Stang, you're exactly right. Just lurking, waiting to see how this shakes out, trying to make something happen. Now he shoves it down to the inside of Chad and the 00.
Oh, he hit the dust a little bit. He's got to come back up behind Chad and go single file.
For the moment, things calm down. We're lined up 1 through 5 now. That was some incredible racing. Do you have a lap count in the stage here, Jeff?
Lap 8 of 14 right now.
8 of 14. 6
dicey.
to go. That 7 car is not going to have a right side by the time this race ends, but he is hanging it out and not giving up. Oh no, contact. We got one in the wall. B2's around. Oh no. Will the caution come out?
No caution yet. B2 is hit hard up into the wall.
Was there a little bit of help there? Was that a single car incident? I couldn't
Yeah,
really tell.
no, it was a door job.
Oh
You can't
man,
be happy about that.
not what we want to see, but we'll see how it all shakes out from here. And it's still the 8 car, Mook, rolling through that middle groove at 3 and 4, and continues to be at the top of the scoring pylon with Charlie and Chad in tow.
Tires look good on Mook. He's cutting fours up front.
So Jeff, the first and second position cars right now are started on the front row after that stage, and they did not come in. Is that correct? They didn't come in for service?
I think maybe Mook came in late. 1 to go.
One more time around Las Vegas and here in stage 2. It's the 8 car, Mook out front. Chad trying to get that second position. Mook holds that inside roll. 2 more turns in stage 2, coming back to the green and white checker flag. They get up to the back bumper. A little bit of racing for second position, but Charlie holds on.
Got the 8, the 7, and the 00, 1, 2, 3, and then 83 B-Stang in 4th. And
So
now we see what I don't think anybody that pitted first stage will go again, but you never know. The preferred position will be the second position, which I think Charlie will hang on to.
Yeah, that might have been a little strategy there too by the 7 car. He might have wanted to be in second position, kind of setting himself up for this stage 3 restart, where he will be on the outside of the front row if he does not come down pit road.
21 laps in stage 3.
21 big ones. It's going to be full of action. The dudes have been putting on a show. And once again, thank you guys for checking us out here on the Dude Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, AJT17, joined by Lorenz, Iowa 64. And this is kind of something that we just started here, a bunch of guys trying to do some racing. And I think you guys are seeing how talented these drivers actually are. And here we come.
Let's go to the line.
Green flags back in the air. Final stage at Las Vegas. Let's do it here, boys. And Charlie, like we said, in that preferred groove on the outside, has just about, yes, he does clear Mook. Put the 7 at the front of the field. Mook makes a little bit of contact with the outside wall. Chad looks to the inside, gets into the quarter panel. Charlie's in the lead off of 2.
It's getting racy for second.
Oh,
Charlie likes to see that.
That's exactly what's... Oh, 83 in the outside wall. Contact with the 37 ahead line. Oh, no.
Mook looking low. Can he make it stick?
Oh, man. There was contact in the back of the field between the 83 and the 37. The second time the 83, a B-Stang's been in the wall tonight. But the yellow does not come out. We stay racing, and the race is for second. Throw a blanket over 2 through 4.
Charlie hitting his lines, hitting his marks, increasing the gap.
Just a professionally run race by that 7 car. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. He was biding his time to set himself up for the very best position he could be in stage 3, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. But we cannot count out that 8 car. He's been looking strong the entire night. 1 stage 1, 1 stage 2, and he's trying to get back to that 7 car.
Lucky number 7 increasing the lead. The race for second is heating up as we got about 10 laps to go, AJ. It's going to be a dogfight for second.
Oh, 10 more times around Las Vegas. These guys are not going to give up. Trying to make a little bit of grip down on the bottom. There you see guys starting to choose different lines, trying to make something happen. It's go time. You know you got to try to figure something out if you're going to catch that 7 car.
Mook increasing his lead over Chad, but can't run down the 7. It's starting to stagger out a little bit, 1 through 4. Mook's going lower. Charlie keeps that high line.
Yep, you're starting to see the strength of the who's who as the tires start to go away here at the end of the race. Who's got the tunes and who can make it happen. You know the 7 car. He is one of, if not the best driver we have here on the Dude Super Late Model Tour. This guy is absolutely incredible. If you don't know the name Too Slow Charlie, you need to get to know it. He's the man, and he's the best we got. And this series is going to bring to you a lot of the best drivers on the game.
Charlie's got a 7/10 lead over Mook. Mook's pulling mid to low threes trying to catch him. I don't know if that'll get it done here with 6 laps to go, AJ.
6 more times around Las Vegas. Thanks for sticking with us, hanging out here with the dudes tonight. It's Charlie in the 7 car. Your man that you picked.
It's Vegas, baby.
Oh, man, you know it. I mean, everything was lined up right here. My guy, 83.
1, 2, 3, 4,
My man B-Stang, my pick, he had some trouble. He was getting a little bit of contact on a couple different occasions. I'd like to hear what exactly happened there.
6, 7/10 lead with 4 to go.
4 more laps to go. Chad is trying to make a move to the second place car of Mook in that 8 ball. And hats off to Mook, that 8 car, man. He has been pretty sporty tonight. I'm really impressed with his run and really proud of the dude. One of my good buddies on here, and I'm really like what I'm seeing out of him tonight.
His team has been strong, and he's just gotten better week over week, and he's going to have something when the season starts.
I agree, and that season's going to be starting soon, but here we have 2 more times, right, Jeff?
152 out of 53, so we got, 2 to go.
White flags in the air. Charlie takes it. We got a couple more corners around Las Vegas. He is the man. He dialed it up just right. And tonight here in Las Vegas, it's going to be lucky number 7 taking home the checkered flag. Pay the man.
Impressive third stage by Charlie. Mook, respectful in second.
So the top 3
brings up third. D-Pump in fourth. Looks like Headline took 5th. Great race at Vegas.
Can you run me back that finishing order, Jeff, please?
Good showing by all the time. We got Too Slow Charlie, Mook, the Dude, D-Pope, Headline, Housley Racing, B-Stang, and Tex War. Race time of 13 minutes and 13 seconds for Too Slow Charlie.
All right, let's try to get our podium finishers in here in the party. Obviously, Charlie is your winner here at Las Vegas. The 8-ball car, Mook Dude, taking home the 2nd position, and 3rd place is Chad in the 00. There it is. There you have it. There's your lap times there. That dude with the 241. Impressive lap times. Anything in the 2 here in the 14.2 bracket is pretty fast, and I think you saw it here tonight. Let's back out of here and try to get our guys and have a little chat with the podium finishers.
Okay.
Can you invite them so I don't go blue screen? We'll start with the 3rd place finisher, Chad. Let me find the 00 car. But all in all here, Jeff, takeaways, man, what'd you think? I thought we had a pretty good show with a lot of action, side-by-side slide job and throwing it all over Vegas. What'd you see?
Yeah, it was just little strategy, all running similar lap times, and just the luck of the draw. I can't find Chad here. Having a technical difficulty.
All right, let me. I'll jump out here. I apologize for the blue screen. I'm wanting to have a chat with the boys that ran up front. So I suggested them. Did you get Charlie?
Yep, I got all 3 of them coming.
All right.
Now it was a good race. They're the best of the best, AJ, and with the different tracks brings out their different strengths. But
man,
Charlie, Highline Charlie, showed up.
What about that? Could have been the
To the front.
race-winning call, just sitting around and riding in second at the end of that stage 2, trying to position himself for the preferred groove on that top side for stage 3.
Yeah, that's always the strategy, and hoping it'll hold and hoping you can do it. But Charlie's good for any
Hello,
line.
buddy.
But,
Hey,
congratulations, Charlie.
hey!
Thank you, buddy.
All right, well, we were gonna start with the third place finisher, but since Charlie's the first one in, how about we talk to your winner? The very first installment of the Dude Broadcasting Network, and man, it was lucky number 7 here in Vegas tonight. What a drive, and tell us about it there, bud.
Oh, it was a good race. I kind of messed up there at the beginning and fell back. I knew the only shot I had was try to finish second in the second stage.
There it is.
The second stage.
There it is. That's what we had you pegged as doing. What a pro move. Early in, you had to start, let me see where you rolled off here. Inside of row 2. I know that's not where you wanted to be. Talk about the beginning of the race, and you guys were getting after it there in 2nd through 5th.
Yeah, it was a little tougher at first. Like I said, I knew the only shot I had with 2 stages, I had to finish second in the second stage. That way I can be on the outside. The outside's the preferred groove, and I wound up with it, and I think that's what got me the win.
Talk to me about your main competition night, that 8-ball car. He won stage 1 and stage 2. Did you know you had something for him, or was it kind of a strategy deal, or were you just kind of dialing up and try to take home that checker flag in stage 3?
I played strategy all the way through it, but like I said, at the end, the only option I had was being on the outside, going into the final stage. And I give it everything she had and come out on top.
Man, Jeff picked you to win. I didn't. I missed out on that. That was a terrible call by me. And speaking of the strategy, what'd you do? Did you grab some right sides, or did you come down, or did you not come down?
I didn't pit at all.
Never did. Never did. Let it ride in Vegas. That's exactly what the dudes are about. The 7 car is the man tonight. He takes home that checker flag. Thank you for joining us, Charlie, man. Congratulations, brother. It was fun to watch.
Congrats, Charlie. Nice victory.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, let's talk to our 2nd place finisher, our stage 1 and stage 2 winner, the 8-ball car Mook. My man, that was a heck of a drive, Jeff. You want to talk to our man here for this interview?
Mook, great 2nd place finish. Very strong up front. What was your strategy there after the 2 stage wins? Did you come in and get any tires, or what did you do? Yeah, I seen you lost about a tenth every stage, with those tires burning down into the 80s. But you were still strong. Nobody could get by you. Yeah, that's always tough. Well,
Two of them, right? That's playoff points. Yep.
that's right. Stage points are important during the season, and great showing. Congrats on the 2nd place finish. Well, you're racing with the best of the best, and that's awesome. Congratulations.
All right, that was your 2nd place finisher, and now we're going to bring in the 00 who brought it home 3rd. He was there the entire night. The man, that dude, Chad. Tell us about your night at Vegas, man.
Just another average race, run behind Too Slow Charlie, as always.
Hey, man, join the club. You're one of many, or one of everybody. So you started off on the pole, brought her home first there in qualifying, pretty good showing, but you know that inside lane's tough to roll there on restarts. Tell us about the start and the qualifying effort and what you saw there once the green flag dropped at Vegas.
It takes a little while for my car to come in at Vegas, and by then it was all over with for me. I couldn't catch him.
Oh man,
You did
didn't
have
have
the
a strategy
fastest time tonight, but
Don't always win the race.
that's right.
That's
right.
You know, man, you still got to go out there and run. Tell us about the strategy. Did you ever come down pit road tonight? I know it's kind of split through the field on what happened, and we saw the guys who didn't pit actually end up finishing 1-2. What'd you end up doing there?
I pitted first stage and thought about pitting second, but I decided to just take 2 right sides first stage.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought you did, and you were still turning fast laps at the end, though. I mean, nobody was gaining on anybody. It was pretty spaced out, but good run.
Yeah, exactly. Good run there, Chad. And as we saw, the cars that finished 1 through 3 were the 3 best cars tonight. No really debating that, and that's kind of how it shook out. Congratulations on the top 3 podium finish there, Chad. Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it.
All right, we're going to start to wind things down here, Jeff. Any closing thoughts, comments? Would you see
just
any?
a little preview of how close these guys really are and how good they are, and it's going to be an awesome season. People are going to be tweaking their cars, working on tracks. It's a pretty exciting time for these guys.
I think that is a big time takeaway, is that the dudes are for real. These are, in my opinion, the elite of the NASCAR Heat 3 dirt racers in the Super Late Model Tour, and I'm really excited about what we got coming up. For those that don't know, we just finished our first competitive league season a few weeks ago, and we just started the broadcasting network for this second season, and want to get a little content on the page, show you guys what the dudes are capable of, and I think they just about came through and delivered on that here tonight, Jeff, at Vegas. What you think, bud?
It was awesome. It was very good, and AJ will be throwing the microphone down and getting in his car for the regular season. So, as we know, he's one of the tops out there too. So that'll just add to the already good field we have.
Well, I appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you, and I'm looking forward to your season in the booth. I know you're going to do phenomenal, and I also got you some help if you ever wanted. But if you want to go solo dolo, it's all on you, man. Thank you, and we appreciate you, and thank you for joining me tonight, man.
No problem, AJ. Good job.
All right, guys, it was fun. That's going to do it for us here tonight. This has been the Dude Super Late Model Tour presented by the Dude Broadcasting Network. Thank you guys for joining us. I think you're really going to see what you like, what we got coming up here, and stay tuned. Thank you, everyone, and good night.